Hello, Year 3. We're going to be doing some French this afternoon, and what we're going to be looking at is how the French say the word the. In English, this is known as a definite article, and there is only one word for the word the in English. However, in French, it's a little bit different. Shall we have a little look and see why? Okay. So there are three words for the word the in French. There is a fourth, which we will look at as well. So the three French words for the word the are the, la, or they. Okay, so let me point them again. So you've got the, la, or les, and they are the main French alternatives for the English word the. In the French language, objects are either masculine or feminine. So, for example, dogs are a masculine object and cats are a feminine object. So, if you were going to say the dog in French, you would use the, because this is the masculine version of the word the. So, you would say the dog would be the chat. So you use the word the for a masculine object like a dog. Now cats are feminine. So because cats are feminine, if you want to say the word the cat, you would say la, the chat. So if you're talking about a feminine object, you always use the word the for the in French. It is still la, even if your cat is a boy, which is very confusing. Now there's one more main word for the word the in French, and it's les. This is the plural version of the word the. So whatever the gender is of your object, whether it be a masculine, like dogs, or feminine, like cats, you use the word they. So you've got they chat, the cat. They chat, the dogs. So it doesn't matter, masculine or feminine, a group of objects, it's always they. Now there's one more alternative which I'm going to tell you about, but which is not in the French task, and it's the letter all with an apostrophe. Now all with apostrophe is used if a word starts with a vowel or an H. I'm just going to move myself up there so you can see. Okay, so for a word like oiseau, which means bird, you put the apostrophe oiseau. L'oiseau is how you would say the bird in French. You need to know that, but we're not going to do anything about that today in our task. Now, most objects in French are masculine. However, there are a few words or objects in French which are feminine. And these are some of the rules down here for how you know if you need to use the, which is the feminine version, instead of the masculine, the word. I'm not going to read them all to you, but you need to look. I'm going to draw your attention, especially to this word down here. So if your French object ends in the the letters E-L-L-E, it's quite likely to be feminine. You need to remember that. Now, your task today is to get a bit of paper, divide your piece of paper into 3 columns so we can see what you can. So I've got the, L-E, the, which is the masculine version, the, L-A, which is the feminine version of the, and finally les, L-E-S. And in each column, you're going to put the animals in the next slide. So I've already started with line in, and just so you don't cheat, I've used some different animals. So my the column, which is my masculine version, I put the canard. That means the duck. So if you notice, I've written the French word, the canard, the duck, and I've put the duck in English underneath, and I've drawn a picture so I quickly know what that object is. Then for my feminine version, I've put the mouton. Now the mouton means the sheep, so I've written that underneath and drawn a picture of a sheep. I haven't got around to doing anything yet in these, but I could put these mouton or these canard. It does not make a difference, because remember, the word for a group of objects, which means the, is always theirs. So that's not too bad. Now, some of the objects on the next slide have the or that in front of them already, but the others you will need to work out using the rules in the previous slide. However, a few hints. Some of the animals that we've already looked at might be on the next slide. So let's have a look, shall we? There we go. So remember, your job is to decide whether you use the, which is the masculine version of the, la, which is the feminine version of the, or they, which is the plural version, in front of these objects. Don't forget to set out the work, how I showed you on a piece of paper. And remember, if you're not sure, you can use the previous slides to help you. When you've done that, why don't you challenge yourself and see if you can use a French dictionary or search engine to find at least 2 more French animals to add to each column. Good luck, Year 3. Looking forward to see your work. See you soon. Bye-bye.